Well, Mexican officials say they are ready to talk with the U.S. about drug trafficking. That's a major step as they head to the U.S. But the country's president is doubling down on his claims that the fentanyl crisis does not stem from his country, even as border officials block thousands of pounds of the deadly drug. Joining us on set, my co-host on The Five, Geraldo Rivera. Great to see you. Maybe the fact that this meeting is even happening could be considered progress?
Oh, I think it is progress. I was kind of surprised that they are coming here, given the fact that they deny any involvement. As you know, AMLO, the president, says it's not us. China says it's not them. So AMLO kind of wryly says, well, if it's not us and it's not China, then who is it?
Right.
So they are coming. But I think the real reason they're coming, Dan, and I think you alluded to it, is these various threats coming from everyone from Donald Trump to Dan Crenshaw to Tom Cotton to Lindsey Graham, that they're going to bomb Mexico back to the Stone Age, that they're going to target the cartels as if they are foreign enemies, declare them terrorist organizations, and really use brute force to eliminate the role they play in taking these chemicals from China and mixing this witch's brew that has caused so many deaths, over 70,000 last year alone, just from fentanyl. You know, the synthetic opioid that gets put into everything. It gets put into all this stuff.
70,000 deaths in 1 year, right? The Vietnam War went a decade, and we lost 58,000 men and women during that time.
It is staggering.
But what the Mexican president is saying is this. He says, we do not produce fentanyl, and we do not have consumption of fentanyl. Okay, the product itself is made in China. They put it together in Mexico. Mexico is safer than the United States. There's a lack of love, a brotherhood of hugs and embraces. I don't know what you think about AMLO, but I think it's a good thing that at least they are talking.
I think, and hear me out because it's kind of radical. I believe that Donald Trump really did, in his brute force, cause this movement from Mexico. I believe that the fear is that Mexico, our second largest trading partner, with whom we share this tremendous border, and so many of the millions, hundreds of millions of Americans trace their ancestry to Mexico and to Latin America. I think that the need to stop this, the need to understand that the numbers that you cite are unsustainable and that Mexico has to do something. They complain, the Mexicans complain, that it's a circular trade. They do the fentanyl, yes, maybe. The United States ships huge amounts of arms, weapons to Mexico. So it is this very nefarious, very malicious trade, the circular trade that goes on.